Alright guys, welcome to the next instalment of A Very Too Old Christmas. Typical, can't remember the day, can't remember the number. Just got in from work, that's why the lighting's a bit weird. And yeah, just need to get ready for my work's night out. And I need to get my drink on and get ready before I go, even though I've got about 4 hours before I leave. So, work, Christmas do, and then potentially going into town with a group of 21-year-olds. My life has come full circle. Yeah, apologies about the appearance. I could just easily take this off, put a Christmas hat on, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. And yes, I do look like the patron saint of beer with a glow around me. Can't remember what number we're looking at or what beer, so thank God that I recorded it previously. So let's find out. So yes, we are having a look at the Raid beer, which is a Pilsner loaded with American hops plus a hint of rebellion and scorched barricades. Yeah, with what's going on in places like France, this seems very fitting at the moment, with some rather striking artwork from Kasper Ledet once again. So 5.2% ABV Pilsner. I think this is the first lager that I'm having as part of this 2-old box. Not the first lager I've had though, because I think I've had a cream ale from 2-old, which was really quite nice. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get this opened and see what we get. So I think this is a good pre-going out to get pissed drink, I suppose. But anyway, isn't that what the Christmas season is for excess? Don't know if that caught on camera, but loads of smoke in there. Smoke, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so beer in the glass then, and yeah, it's what you expect with just a little bit of a haze to it, considering that it's got American hops in there. I hope this doesn't fall under the too hoppy to detract from the style, which some hoppy pilsners and lagers can do. I think I have had a few beers or pilsners and lagers from 2-old when I was living in Germany. I can't remember. I'm really recording this off the cuff because I'm dying for a cigarette and nobody's in, so I can't get told off. Yes, 29 years old and afraid someone might see him having a cigarette. What is my life? Seriously. About half finger's worth of a nice pale head. So looks good. Let's give it a bit of a sniff. And you do get those gentle sort of hoppy tones. It's more of like a melon sort of flavour. A little bit of a gentle citrus. But you definitely get those Pilsner malts. It's biscuity, it's crisp, it's light smelling. It doesn't smell like it's abused by the hops, so hopefully you still get the Pilsner-like quality in the flavour. But yeah, a little bit of sherbet, a little bit of musk in there as well, for good measure. It smells really good, really nice and pleasant, so without any further ado, let's give it a taste. Cheers. It kind of falls into that category of being a little bit too hoppy for a Pilsner, but it doesn't suffer from having that oily hop flavour character that some hoppy lagers and Pilsners have. You know, where it just fizzles out dead quick and you're just left with this just overly bitter aftertaste, which isn't really satisfying. But this, it finishes crisp and light like a Pilsner. You get the malt build flavour of a Pilsner as well. A little bit of a piney hop character almost. But it doesn't go too overboard, but it does slightly intrude on the beer itself. More of a nitpick than anything else. But I've had much worse examples of a beer like this. I mean, it's a tasty damn beer. It really, really is. It's not going to last too long at all. And it does what a Pilsner should do. And you can still taste the Pilsner, which is important. But I suppose that hoppiness just adds a bit more of a zing to it. And it does leave a bit more of a bitterness on the back end as well. beer taste-wise, can't really pick out too many faults, but it just slightly goes against what I want a hoppy Pilsner to be. But that being said, it says it's loaded, so you know exactly that it's going to be very hop forward. So it's not just like a generic hoppy craft lager, generic craft Pilsner. They're telling you that it's in your face with the hop character, but it's actually not at the same time. So yeah, bit of a mishmash in terms of how I'd rate a beer like this. Not that my opinion means jack shit, let's be honest. But I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10. In fact, no, that's a bit unfair. Because it's a tasty beer and I can't pick out any faults, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I would happily have more bottles of that. I mean, we've gone through a load of different styles within this box already and through the history of my beer channel. For such an experimental brewery, they do get the fundamentals right as well, and I think that's very important in this day and age. So if you wanted something a bit simple, which this has, but with a bit of a hoppy kick, which this has, then I'd happily go for that. The only thing that would kind of put you off with a beer like this is what they're actually asking for price-wise. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, you can get a lot of comparable beers like this here in the UK, which are really nice and cheap. But at the same time, if I was given another 6-pack of that, that's like a night's drinking sorted. And I would happily have another one of these. So, yeah, Raid beer from Tuol, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Kind of goes against what I believe with Pilsners, but they could justify it because they tell you on the label. Don't know why I'm pointing like that. It's very condescending for some reason. I want to punch myself in the face for doing this. But, yeah, can't pick out too many faults. Give it a go if you haven't already. And if you have tried it, I'd love to know your thoughts, opinions. And what's some of your favourite Pilsners and Lagers from Tuol? Because I'd love to try them. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. Let's see what number we will be opening tomorrow. Probably end up just doing it tonight if it's Stalk beer. I don't know. I've got a feeling I'm going to get ridiculously drunk tonight on lots of macro lager. Anyway, let's see. So comparatively, this is a masterpiece to what I'm probably going to be drinking tonight. But anyway, as long as I've got Bud Light, I'll be happy just drinking Bud Light. Or even like go full hipster. If anyone's got Pabst Blue Ribbon, I'm all over that shit like a rash. Anyway, lovely image there for you. So that is number 19, which we're going to be reviewing tomorrow. So what day are we on today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'll be on number 15. I'll have to see if it all matches up. I'm just waiting for me to mess up this series, but it's gone well so far. So we'll be looking at 19 tomorrow. Any thoughts, opinions, let me know in the comments down below. Check out Tuol, check out the playlist. And yeah, more importantly, I hope you'll join me next time for another beer review. Thank you for watching, and hopefully tomorrow's video I might have a little bit more effort put into it. See you guys later.